So good morning and welcome to English 108 Technical Writing. I'll be your instructor this semester, Mike Tardif, and I'm happy to have you in this course. And I wanted to make a quick introductory video to tell you a few things. I wanted to introduce myself, I wanted to introduce the course, I wanted to give you some sense of what our protocols and policies are going to look like within the course. I wanted to tell you what we're going to be up to in week one, and I wanted to give you some tips on how you might be successful in an online class. So as I said in the welcome letter that's posted on Blackboard, this is my third year working at Kennebec Valley Community College. I teach primarily technical and professional writing, though I occasionally teach college composition. Technical writing is a course that I truly enjoy teaching, and the reason that I enjoy teaching it so much is because it's so practical. My job in this semester is to teach you how to write for the workplace, and the cool part about that is that if you look at the course roster this semester, there are so many different workplaces that you all work in. We're going to have electricians, electrical line workers, plumbers, chefs. We're going to have an array of people, and my job and our job in this class is to get used to writing in the types of ways that will be successful in the workplace. And so what that's going to mean for us is that we're going to have to write in a variety of different formats for a variety of different audiences for a variety of different purposes. And I think that you'll find that the course really makes a lot of sense in terms of its goals and objectives. A lot of people are really hesitant when they see the ENG course code that we're going to be writing essays, that we're going to be reading literature, and that's not what this course is about at all. Actually, this course is about sharing the knowledge that you're gaining here at the college. The really interesting thing is that you're all becoming experts, and with that expertise comes a knowledge and a language that you need to be able to share with other people, and this class is really about being able to do that, whether you're sharing that knowledge with your customers, your clients, your coworkers, or your supervisors. And so that's what technical writing is all about. As I also said in the introductory letter posted on Blackboard, I'm a Maine native. I went to the University of Southern Maine as an undergraduate, went to Michigan State University as a graduate student, and then decided to move back home. I currently live in Glenburn, which is just outside of Bangor, and I couldn't pick a better place to work. I love working with all of the students that Kennebec Valley has, and I look forward to working with you this semester. So taking an online course is an interesting animal. It can either be a really nice relief from the constraints of taking a face-to-face class, and I know that's particularly important for people with families and jobs and other responsibilities, or it can be a complete dumpster fire. And it really takes initiative on the student's behalf to make sure that an online course is everything that it can be, and to that end, we're going to run a really tight ship this semester. My goal is that all of you will pass with flying colors, that all of you will complete all of your work, and that this course will motor along really well. So, as I've mentioned, and as you will come to learn quite well, there are two primary check-in days in this class, and that is Sunday and Thursday. And that is when everything will be due. And so your responsibility is to be working diligently during those two periods. Just keep in mind that in a regular 3-credit face-to-face class, you meet 45 hours during the semester, 3 hours a week. And so we have to recreate that somehow online. And the way that we're going to do that is through a variety of experiences. There'll be readings, there'll be video lectures, there will be opportunities for you to look at other students' work. There will be opportunities for you to draft work. There will be opportunities for you to do what we would think of as in-class writing assignments. So just be prepared that an online course is a tremendous amount of work, and I think that if you dedicate yourself to it, you can find really interesting and convenient ways to fit that in around your schedule. So another thing that I want to point out, many of you or some of you may be very new to the college, and we're going to be using Blackboard, and that's our home base, that's our mothership, and so you need to be really adept at navigating Blackboard. I try to make it as simple as possible. You'll see that there's only a few links, that everything is going to be set up by week. But if you have any problems with Blackboard, I need you to reach out to me as soon as possible. This first week will sort of be our pilot or trial period. But after this week, there's really going to be no room for Blackboard problems or issues. That's something that we're going to need to get behind us really quickly because 16 weeks or 15 weeks go relatively fast. And to that end, you're going to have a few things that I want you to do this week. And our goals this week are pretty modest. I want you to get acclimated to the course, and I want you to get thinking about what good writing looks like and how good writers work. So you're going to take a syllabus quiz. You're going to take a look at a textbook from another class, and you're going to try to investigate some of the things that you see the writer doing to make that book or text user-friendly. So one of the things you're going to hear me say a lot this semester is that our goal as a technical writer is to make things as simple and as user-friendly as possible. And so textbooks do either a really good job at that or a not so good job at that. And so I want you to be able to look at a text and think about the decisions and the techniques that the writer had to make or use to make that text user-friendly. And so, a classic example of that would be the use of visual aids. So in a biology textbook, for instance, there may be a certain process that the reader has to come to understand and know, and one of the ways that a writer might be able to make that more user-friendly might be to use some type of flowchart or diagram. And so we're going to do that, and then I want to get us thinking about what a good resume looks like. Our first major assignment this semester is going to be the resume and cover letter assignment, and it's my goal that after this semester you will have the best resume and cover letter that you've ever had. And so I want to start with what you know. And so in your own experience writing resumes or reading resumes, perhaps you've been on the other side of this, what do you think the qualities of a really good resume are? And I want you to think really carefully about what a resume has to do, who's reading it, what types of decisions they're going to use that document to make, and that should put us in a really good position to start writing those resumes. And so other than that, you're going to also read about how to write a professional email. So one of the things that we know through research and just through our own experience in the world is that email is the primary communication channel in most workplaces now. And so what that means is that you're going to have to be really good at writing effective emails. And so what better time to start than the first week in the semester? So I have a short reading for you to do from the University of North Carolina that will explain to you some of the qualities of a good email. I'm going to try to model that here in a few minutes when I send this video out as part of an email. And I want you to email everybody back in the class and introduce yourself. And I just want to know a couple of things: who you are, where you're from, what you're studying, and what you hope to get out of this class. And that should put us in a pretty good position heading into week 2, where we'll really start to dig into investigating the resume as a type of writing and also beginning to write those resumes for ourselves. So good luck this semester. Remember that I'm here to help you in any way possible. I'm just an email away. You'll also notice that on the top of the syllabus for the course, there's a phone number. That's my cell phone number. You can feel free to call me or text me should you ever need any help. I check my email religiously, so if you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, there's a good chance that something happened to your email. It either got lost or I got inundated with emails that particular day. Do not hesitate to email me again. I take that as a friendly reminder, and it really brings things back up onto my radar screen, so don't hesitate. And I just want to remind you that this is an online class, and so you have to motivate yourself to be successful in this class. And so if you ever need anything, if you're ever overwhelmed or you're confused by a particular assignment, I want you to feel really comfortable to reach out to me. That's the only way that I can help you is if I know that you're having issues. So remember to check Blackboard regularly. Remember to keep me in the loop and let me know how things are going for you. And remember to get week 1 off to a good start. So thanks.